Today I'm making a recipe that is very nostalgic to me. It's a banana and vanilla layer cake, and it's a reinvention of my mum's famous banana cake recipe. My mum had us learning in the kitchen from a very young age, and this is one of the very first cakes I ever learnt to make. First up, preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius. Now line two 20cm round cake tins with parchment paper and then set aside. Using a stand mixer with the paddle attachment, beat the butter until smooth. You could also use hand beaters. Next, add the sugar and beat until light and fluffy. Now add the vanilla, cinnamon, nutmeg, salt, lemon zest and eggs and beat until combined. Using the stand mixer or transitioning to a mixing bowl, add the banana and mix to combine. Next, fold in the flour, bicarb soda and yogurt. Divide the cake batter between the two cake tins. Smooth the mixture with a spatula and create a slight dip in the centre to prevent it from rising too high while it's baking. Bake at 180 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes. I'm using the Fan Plus function on my Miele oven for gentle baking. I've had my Miele for many years now and love its classic design and most importantly, its consistency and reliability, especially when baking. Once the cakes have cooked, remove them from the oven and set aside to cool for 10 minutes. Once the cakes have cooled, remove them from their tins and set onto cake racks to cool completely. Okay, so now we're going to make the frosting. Using a stand mixer with the paddle attachment, beat the butter until smooth. You could also use hand beaters. Add the cream cheese and beat until very smooth. Add the icing sugar, vanilla and salt and beat until smooth and fluffy. Set aside until you're ready to assemble the cake. Now, before frosting, make sure your cakes are completely cold. This will help prevent any melting frosting disasters. Place one of the cakes onto a serving plate and add half of the frosting to the top. Now gently smooth the frosting with a spatula or the back of a spoon. Next, arrange the sliced bananas over the frosting. Now add a few spoonfuls of frosting to the top of the sliced bananas. This will help secure the top layer of cake to the bottom layer. Add the top cake layer and lightly push down onto the bottom layer. Add the remaining frosting to the top of the cake and using a tall frosting spatula, smooth the frosting around the outside and top of the cake until smooth. Now I'm decorating the cake with these flowers and foliage, but you could also serve the cake as it is or with some freshly grated lemon zest. Well, there you have it, my banana and vanilla layer cake. Now, one of the best things about cooking is you get to share and enjoy the food with others. Today I've invited my mum and grandma round for coffee and to enjoy this cake with me. You can find the full recipe for this layer cake along with a list of ingredients on the Miele website.